BRIMOB is essentially a police unit, but one trained along military lines. It's used in domestic security and defence operations. Its two main anti-terror units, Gegana and Detachment 88, have been credited with crippling the Jemaah Islamiyah network in Indonesia. Several raids conducted by the units in recent years have resulted in the deaths or arrests of key JI members. But with the accolades come allegations of human rights abuse. Activists have continuously accused BRIMOB of torture, indiscriminate killings and abuse of civilians in restive areas like Aceh, East Timor and Poso. A recent Human Rights Watch report is typical of the abuse allegations against BRIMOB. HRW's investigations in the province of Papua turned up 14 cases of alleged human rights violations, including rape, murder, torture and ill treatment. In response, BRIMOB has promised to conduct its own investigations into the allegations and to punish those found guilty.
Our doctrine has changed. Our motto is now, my heart and soul for all of humanity. It's important that we set a good example. We have an internal judicial process. So if anyone targets citizens or violates human rights or is found to have committed torture, they will face our judicial process. If they're guilty, they'll be punished.
For some, the reforms have come too late. 25-year-old Ponimin is paralyzed from the waist down. He says he was shot by BRIMOB police 7 years ago during a riot in his village. Ponimin had been trying to escape the violence when he felt the bullet hit him, causing him to fall into a ditch. That's when 7 BRIMOB policemen turned on him.
They beat me with their hands and legs. They pressed the gun barrel to my head so hard, it left an imprint on my skin. I was in so much pain that it got to the point where I could not feel any more pain because the attack was so savage.
Ponimin remains sceptical about the nation's security forces' ability to reform. And until ordinary Indonesians are convinced that they have changed, they'll run the risk of being seen as a threat rather than a protector of the people.